So I've just arrived at Montrose Basin. I've come up from Glasgow and we'll see what the wildlife's like here today. So if you keep on watching, I'll share some video footage and some photographs that I captured today. So I'm just popping down to the visitor centre now to see what the script is, to see if I have to pay to use the hides or what's about and what I can use. So I'm down here in the Scotland hide in the Montrose Basin, and you're quite a distance away from the water here, but just a couple of minutes ago got a heron fishing just down. There's a stream there between the greenery. I had to switch to manual focus to manage to get the heron through the high grass, but as you can see, not a lot here, and I was here at a lot later than I would normally be out, but I thought I would give it a go to maybe come back sometime next week. And it opened at 9:45 on a Saturday morning to get into the sort of visitor centre and access to this hide. But I believe from the main road further along, back to my left here, is the lurgies, and I've been told that the kingfishers are spotted over at the lurgies. So yeah, back over that way, you go back out onto the main road and drive, I think they said about 400 metres, and you'll turn right between two hedgerows. It looks like you're going into someone's driveway, and that takes you into the lurgies. So far quite quiet. I'll hang about a lot more to see what happens. So what am I shooting with here? This is my trusty Canon 7D Mark II with dual back button focus, one for single point and one for multi-point, which you can only do in the professional level cameras, which is fantastic from switching from a bird in flight to a stationary bird. And attached to it is the Canon 500mm f4, and it's the image stabilized version 1. And I used to, previous to this, had the Sigma 150-600 f6.3, the sports edition, which was a fantastic lens. It was really good and done well, but the results I get from this more expensive Canon is just superb. 6.3 can be a bit challenging with regards to Scottish light and Scottish weather, but having f4 means I'm sort of okay to shoot most times in the day, and you get lovely bokeh as well. So it turns out that there was not a lot to see here at the Montrose Basin. I arrived a bit late, but I'm not too sure I would get any better results just in the hide I chose. It was more a recon than a full day, as I'm up here on holiday. So that path that you've just seen here, I'm not too sure if it does take you to the lurgies after all, where the kingfishers are spotted. I hunted high and low to try and get into where the lurgies was, but failed miserably, and took a long walk along this pathway which takes you around the basin. Highlight of the day was catching the curlew, and the curlew eating the small crustaceans. It's definitely worth a visit. Montrose is quite a nice place. I moved on to a small fishing village called Johnshaven, and I'll continue showing you that. So hi, I've moved further up the coast from the Montrose Basin, and I'm spending some time here in Johnshaven. It's a lovely little fishing village. You're looking right out to the sea, but this is the harbour area just right behind me. There's one little pub in the village called the Anchor, and there's lovely food and some nice beer. It's a really lovely wee place, and I would come back to visit it. It's great.